why I don't understand why she feels like so comfortable with saying that she had a man for this, and that's her business. But to me,
Oh,
I
it's
don't
everybody's
understand why
business.
you would
No,
feel comfortable telling the world that.
it's
Right.
everybody's
Because they
business.
get
That's how
rewarded.
women be
Because you're
talking.
rewarded. Because you get
Yeah.
rewarded.
I
You get
agree with
rewarded. Look, think about it from this lens.
hmm
Carrie asked me, all right, let me flip this. Carrie asked me, why do I use hoe and women so interchangeably? Honestly, because I think that it's more hoes than it's regular women. So why would I refer to women in a respectable manner when we usually speak to the majority when we then label things or we start talking about stuff? I think that the majority of women is out here in the streets. So the question should be, why am I referring to most girls as respectable women? Like, why am I giving them a label that they haven't earned? I said the other day that every woman should start from zero and then you work her up. Niggas fought me like crazy. Oh no, no. Like, no, what do you mean? And then they be disappointed, like, I can't believe it. 3 of these kids ain't mine. Well, nigga, what did you expect? So I don't know. I just don't put no expectations on women. I have lower expectations from a woman than I do from a kid, from a toddler. I think that toddlers have a greater chance of listening and being successful than a woman.
And that's all the more reason why we got to stop these hoes from talking on these platforms
You
like
ain't stopping no hoe from talking on no platform, Slimmy. Where you at?
It's
these
not
hoes.
the platform. The information been get they've been sharing this since grandmas and great grandmas, Slimmy. We're just sharing it on platforms now, but the information been out here. Back in the day, women was only getting married because they got pregnant or they wanted to have sex. Like, let's be honest.
You said you what? I don't want to. Why would you want to stop them from talking? I want them to keep talking. I like it. I like them revealing themselves. I want to know. They are now more
No. I'm
comfortable.
talking
They're
about the
more
advice.
comfortable
Like they're
than
trying to
ever.
advise though.
They're more comfortable than ever telling on themselves. Why would I stop them?
Man, this shit ain't
Nigga,
working out for women
the
though.
best way for you to vet somebody nowadays is to go straight through her social media platform and see exactly who the fuck she is, because she gonna tell you. You ain't even got to do no hard work no more. You just go through her
Not
shit.
working out for women though, man. They doing
No,
slow
it's not
walks
working
and
out for
They
women
getting
they
because
doing
married.
slow
It's working
women.
walks.
out for some.
They doing
No, but
slow walks
they
A
and
really
woman
doing
not
got
all
married
this
getting married.
shit.
HIV
It is
positive.
not working out.
They really not getting married. That woman right there is an outlier. Okay, she's
Mm,
a very pretty woman. Okay, I've seen her on other stuff when she was
I
younger,
wasn't talking at
but
all.
she's a very pretty woman, so she's an outlier, right? But most women, the women that would sit on the couch, don't look like her. They're not going to have her same options. Like
Facts.
she has the options that somebody will save her. Maybe the man is bad, good, simp, whatever. She has those options because of how she looks. Those other women sitting on the couch, it's annoying because women like that will say, okay, well, do this, do that, knowing that those women don't have the same options, and then they get out there and the men find out that they're ran through, and they don't want those women.
She
yes,
ran
they
through.
do, Mika. They do. They want the ran
She
through
ran
women. They
through.
don't have the standards like
You
that,
know what
Mika.
I'm
I'm
saying? Like
sorry.
she
And
ran
I
through
know the
herself.
good girls be wishing that the hoes wasn't winning, but the hoes is winning. They getting
I,
married. They
No, but
busting it
Mika
open
make
for
a
as
good
many
point.
men as they want, and they
Facts.
still finding
Molly's spitting.
somebody. They
Molly's
still finding
spitting.
somebody to still
Yeah,
take
but
them to the
finding
altar.
okay,
Molly's
It's
finding
been
spitting.
women have
happening
always
though. It's
But do
been
women
they?
have
happening.
Are
okay,
they
women have
pretty?
always found
How
somebody.
many people got a big mama and some of them kids is not big mamas? Like it's been
But
happening.
most women, if not all women, can find somebody, right? A body. But
That's
most
all some of
women
these women
can't
want.
find somebody.
Right.
Most women can't find somebody that's functional, that's capable of taking care of them, that could take care of you and your kids, that have an actual plan, future, all of that stuff without you struggling, without you out here trying to, all of that. So what I'm
They
saying,
probably don't.
huh? Go
You know
ahead.
what I realized?
Oh,
You know what I realized? I started looking, because I did a review video on this that I'm gonna be dropping probably in the morning or something, right? I started looking back at like the older women, and almost all of those older women was really not really much different than the women today. They was just somehow able to convince men to be stepfathers. Most women, like the older women, the big mom, they had second lives. Like
Hmm.
they had a couple kids, and then a nigga came in and took care of their kids, and they took them on. And so I realized that those women weren't really any better. They was just they was the same. Most of these older women, if you go and look at them, they have had multiple husbands. It's very rare to find a woman from born before 1970 that didn't have multiple husbands or have multiple men in their lives or have different kids from different men. Very rarely do you see that shit, especially in the black community. That was a norm at some point for some guy to come in and pick up the pieces. And I don't know. It's just like, is it even really different?
Well, I hit my time limit. I gotta
All right,
crack.
Slimmy.
I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
I already know
Bye.
you put on your bonnet.
On your bonnet.
The do rag, sir.
You put on your
The do
bonnet.
rag, sir. The do rag. Don't start pulling your from within bullshit, bro.
Slimmy in his bonnet.
No, we not doing no from within Gertie Goblin bullshit.
That's
This is a
sticking
do
forever.
rag. This is a do
Slimmy
rag.
walking in the bonnet.
You just mad because you got them bayangs. All right, so
Hi, Slimmy. Oh,
So, Anton, you might be right. Maybe the information hasn't changed. I don't know. That wasn't information that I got from my grandmother's. But my main issue with it is like kind of like what Mika was saying. Like, why would you get on the internet and talk about this? And it's worse that she is married because you're just out here embarrassing your husband. Like, I don't understand why women or even men feel like it's okay to just get on the internet and embarrass your person. Like, don't, why does she need to say, oh, well, I had a cuddle guy and I
he
had this?
was there.
Right. Which makes
I
it
don't
even
think he give a
worse.
fuck. I don't think
Yeah,
he
he
give
don't
a fuck
care.
though, Kim.
It's not about whether or not he cares. She should care. Like, all of you, like, you're represented through your spouse is represented through you. Like, it all looks crazy.
But you want to know something else? Everybody says, okay, I see all these hoes winning, right? But what I've noticed is all the very happy married women, they're not on the internet. They don't
facts.
care nothing about that internet.
Facts.
They're not unless they are some type of content creator, which it rarely is, because there's only a few. They don't care. So no, they're not. You don't see it half of the time. And the ones that do, y'all shame them back into not being on the internet. You know, like the ballerina farm chick and others who are trad wives and all this stuff, because y'all are not used to seeing that. You're used to seeing the toxic stuff. So that's what you want to see. That's what you want to hear. So that's what they feed you. That's why you have a married woman sitting there talking about 6 men that she done dealt with before her husband, and her husband was a simp that married her.
I
And let me
think the
say,
culture is just promiscuous, Mika. I don't even think it's unusual. I think it's promiscuous. I think it's been promiscuous. If you think about Playboy, he was what, a boomer? He was married. His wife cheated on him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like his wife cheated on him before, and then he married her, even though she cheated. So it's been happening. Like, it's been happening. I think we just need to accept just human nature. I wish I don't know. If y'all
Well,
is sleeping around, use protection, birth control, whatever, but
well, see,
it's been happening.
I think on the basis of the whole cheating thing, I do think that is a difference in the older community, because they have a different outlook on keeping a marriage together. So I kind of got a different outlook on just, if somebody steps out. But as far as like all, all the, no, no, like what, I just don't understand why you would tell everybody that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Unless you plan on being a hoe, right? And reaping the benefits from it like money, why would you tell everybody that? What is the point?
Right.
If I planned on being a Playboy bunny, if I planned on being an OnlyFans model or something where I'm going to make money from that, okay, cool. Otherwise, what is the point?
If the men are accepting dealing with a chick with about four or five, six boyfriends, what's gonna stop the woman? You know what I
I
mean? And
I
then
think
she not
it's
even sleeping with all of them. So
Allegedly.
Yeah, but you don't
well,
even
well,
have
and
to
I
sleep.
think I
Okay,
think it's
cool.
even less. I think it's even less than they're still getting the benefit from the men. I think that we're at a point right now where women are getting their ego stroked and feeling community enough with other women. So her, to me, her immediate reward is all those women sitting next to her like, really, go ahead, yup, like she's getting the love, the respect. It's the same reason, in my opinion, why somebody can proudly say, I'm having a divorce, I'm having a divorce party. They know that maybe a few people will make negative comments, but 9 times out of 10 your feed is going to be filled with, go ahead girl, you deserve it, you deserve the divorce, you deserve this, you deserve that. Like, we're in a space now where it's almost like we're trying to do it for one another. Women are doing it for the women,
But when have the
which is
thing about it is,
unfortunate.
in
But
reality though, when have women ever actually did something for women? Because women will give other women lip service, and soon as you need them, where they at?
and that's why I'm saying, to me, this is the whole, that's why I said this is a pure case of somebody who, like, you landed on your feet, you landed with a man. That's why, if what Anton is saying is accurate, where she's just giving feedback to hoes, I don't know why, but fine. But I was under the assumption that she's saying do this for a certain period of time and then you will get your man. That's what I thought. She didn't say that, but that's what my assumption is.
I I
So while
I, I
she
just I just sorry.
so while you're giving out all of this bad advice, you're going home to your husband. It's the same thing that they say about women who are making the music about independent this, do that, and they're married. Like, you,
hmm
and you're pretty, or you're successful, or you have a different network, or whatever the case may be, and you're saying this to women who don't have the same setup as you, but they're gonna follow what you're saying, and they're gonna end up lonely and probably being more of a hoe.
I
And
don't
maybe
I
that's
don't I don't do this a lot, but I'm gonna agree with Molly and men love hoes. I told a nigga that I fucked his chick and he stayed with the hoe. So
Yeah, but what kind of man is that? I said I agree that women can get any kind of man.
Well,
Women
and what
can
does
get
she?
any man.
But what does the girl look like, Quentin? Is she pretty?
Jesus Christ.
Is she pretty?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so we already, Mika. That's why I said Mika is accurate. To me, Mika hit.
She got a
Me,
fat ass.
to me, Mika is very accurate. Men are very forgiving of a pretty woman.
So, Carrie, when you were saying, she's talking about those women who don't look like her, and they're not going to go home to their man. Maybe it made me think that maybe that's why she's saying those things, like, to, in a way, kind of boost her friends up, like, oh, it's okay if you don't have a man, this is what you can do instead. You can just have these six or whatever, and this is what you should do, rather than say, actually, you should probably go lose some weight, and you should, you know what I mean, like, just going about it through the back door to validate her friends.
Well, that's why I'm saying I don't know the rest of the context, but even still, I personally think that she shouldn't, because, okay, you're not gonna get a husband. I mean, I know I got one, but here's what you can do, girl. Like, to me, that's low key. I don't know. That's just, I hear what you're saying, Kim, and maybe in her heart she thinks she's doing the right thing, but yeah, nah.
I'm just saying, she knows that that's her audience. Like, if it was a different group of women.
I
Now,
definitely think
I
she
agree.
knows that
I
that's her
agree with you.
audience,
I
one
agree with
hundred
you right
percent.
there.
She knows
It's
that's her
exactly what
audience.
Carrie was talking about earlier, which is the reason why, even if you look at it from the music standpoint, right? Um, what's her name? Beyonce will tell them, put your middle fingers up and put it in his face. She's not doing that to Jay-Z. She's not leaving him because he cheated or whatever, right? Whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, she says the opposite than what she's doing and what she's accomplished. And she has way more options than the women that she's telling to do that.
Dang.
I really think that that's a big part of why we got so many girls walking around here with these fake baby hairs and eyelashes that look horrible because they saw somebody who, I don't know, whoever started it. It probably looked really nice, and then everybody thought they could do it, and you have a whole bunch of girls walking around. And you're like, see, you don't need to have your hair like that.
But
Follow some
everybody
cute girl.
everybody keeps condoning it,
You
and then
follow
when you
some cute
talk about
girl.
it, they want to tell you you're being anti this and anti that. No, I'm anti it don't look right. That's it. Because anytime your baby hair surpass adulthood, it's a problem. And so when they come all the way down here, it's a problem.
See
It's called beauty.
that's why, Anton. You talking about you want to get me with a black woman? They be having hair right here and shit.
No,
Y'all don't.
I have baby hairs and I never it's never touched my eyebrows.
Most men don't like seeing black women with their natural hair out. They will take the wig. They will take the big old red wig, the orange wig, the yellow wig before they'll take the chick with the natural fro. Like, let's be honest.
I
You
seen
th-
Brittany Renner with a
That's
natural
why
fro,
so
and that
many
shit was
women are
nice.
doing it because it'll get them the results over them wearing their natural hair.
I think some women fall okay. I think some women fall back on that because one, if it's a certain hair texture, I think a lot of women don't like dealing with it, right? Because it takes a lot and you actually have to do it, right? In order for it to look good. And a lot of women don't want to take that time. I have a friend that has 4C hair and she's
What the
just
fuck? What?
What's 4C hair?
What the fuck did you just say?
He's essentially, and this gonna
It's the
sound
more
bad.
coarse hair.
it's the coarsest hair you can think about.
Is that like a
And
45
Oh,
color?
4C.
4C, 4C.
It's real.
And she says all the time, I hate having to do my hair, right? But when she actually does it, it looks great. It looks great, but
It's
she doesn't
4C hair.
foresee.
It's
Unfortunately,
tight,
nobody like that but Dr.
zigzag
Umar in
coils
our
with no
community.
defined
So
curl pattern, very dense and voluminous appearance.
But when she does it, it looks great. So what I'm saying is, I
Or
think
see.
I think if a lot of I think if a lot of
Where
women
did y'all get that numerical thing?
I don't know. It just showed up.
that's just what it's called.
When
That's what they
everybody
call it.
started going natural,
oh the
It's
the
like
chart
hair
started
types, different types of
the chart
hair.
started from a beautician.
The
So they were trying to figure out what each curl pattern was, and that's how they came up with a chart.
Pattern?
Yes, pattern. Yes.
pattern.
Mhm.
You act like you didn't live with a Mexican. Like I don't understand.
When
You
you
know,
get
I
mad,
just-
it come out.
I don't know, man. I just think that people should just work with whatever it is that they got and put effort.
What you mean?
Like everybody's gonna have different hair textures. Everybody's gonna have
Oh,
different
hair. Okay. Yeah, man.
like,
I
whatever. It don't matter what it
I-
is. I just think that people just need to work with what they got and just do the best that they can. Like I don't know. It's just it's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
I'm like y'all. I keep seeing, oh, we like natural hair. We like natural hair. I can talk about
No, they don't.
sure. When I cut my hair, off,
Stop.
No, they
Stop.
don't.
hated it.
Yes, we do.
They like a certain kind of natural
We
hair.
like natural hair, but y'all look good with the fake
Y'all like
hair
a
too.
certain
Like,
kind of natural
It
hair.
has to be a certain way, a certain style, a certain
Curl pattern. Like,
all
let's
I
be
know,
for
it
real.
was dealing with y'all black. I seen a black woman carry her wig, and that shit was weird as fuck. Like I was
I
like,
think,
what the fuck are you
I think
holding
the
that
reason
shit?
would make. I think the reason why it makes. I think the reason why black women get picked on the most with the wigs because all women wear weaves and wigs.
Next.
Right,
Yes.
but the difference is, from what I see, is that the textures usually never match. And that is the only problem I've ever seen. And so it doesn't it doesn't blend or it doesn't look like your natural hair. Because there are a lot of white women that wear tape-ins, extensions, clip-ins, all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of family members that do it. But it looks like your hair, right? And so most people will bypass it if it looks like your hair. I've seen lately, some girls in the industry, they go and get weaves that look like whatever their hair texture is. If it's a little coarser, they go get hair that looks like that, right? And then you got full flowy hair, whatever. But I think when it's a change up like that, people are just like, I can tell it's not your hair.
See, at one point in time, the people who had bad fake hair, it was kind of like you need to spend a little bit more money. Now, women are spending hundreds of dollars on horrible
Right.
stuff. I'm
Like I can tell you got on the wig, bitch.
like
Right,
what?
right.
What?
Niggas be fucking
You
painting they
paid
shit
for
to
that?
make it look the same color as they damn skin and shit. I'm like, you
Lord.
fucking dirty
It's
heifers.
too much.